Greetings, y'all. It's Matt from the Grain Arcade, back playing some more Farming Simulator 17. Back here at Goldcrest Valley. Got the plow going on field, oh gosh, what number is that? 14? He just finished up on 15, so we're going to get the seeder going with this guy. Oh, these trees are in the way. They're going to have to go soon. Very soon. Alright, let's get this seeder going. Now, I think the seeder is full, and I don't think I have to cultivate after I plow. We'll find out here. Yeah, the seeder's full. It's got the blue is seed and the green is fertilizer. So he's good to go. What do we want to plant though? Let's see what's a good high priced crop here. Canola's always good. Looks like the highest price on it's $15.80, $17.42 on sunflower. But we have to have a special head or a corn head for that, I think. Soybeans, they're actually a good price. They're $17.46. Oh wow, no wait, they're at $19.40 up at Right Agriculture, so they're higher than canola and sunflower. So it looks like it's going to be soybeans. So let's plant some soybeans. What's the there it is. That's the logo for soybeans. And we'll hire this out. Alright, we're planting our soybeans. Now, I think... Let me check the map here. Notice when we go into the start menu now, the background keeps going, so it doesn't actually pause the game. If you want to pause the game, you have to go down to pause game there in the bottom right on the game settings. Let's look at the map here. It's hard to tell with such a small strip. I don't think we can... I wish we could zoom into this map. That would be really nice if we could zoom in. Don't think we can though. We'll wait and let him keep going, and I think this is like stage one of the fertilization with the fertilizer that's in this seeder. It goes by crop growth stages, and I just can't remember if this is the first stage, and then we fertilize when they first come up, and then we fertilize again in the next stage, and then we fertilize. I think there's three growth stages. But I'm not sure if this is the first one or not. This may not be the first one. I'm trying to think. I think there's three, and then the final ready to harvest stage. So this may not be it. But I think it. I don't know. It might be because it has fertilizer in it. So maybe this is taking care of. Maybe this is taking care of the first stage. We'll find out soon. We'll let him get along a little more there. That's our harvester. That's our truck. These are the trains. Oh, these are so cool. That's gonna be a lot of fun to work with these. Got our Lego tractor there, and our plow. He's moving right along. I'm very grateful that we can hire this out. You could hire it out back on 15, but I don't think it mattered. I think it was kind of like cultivating, and it made more sense to cultivate because you had a wider swath of it when you went through it. So. Boy, those red forks look good on there. I'm glad I got the colors right. Looks more like it was made for it, you know. That's cool. It would be cool if they made if somebody would mod in some case forks. You know, put some case forks on the front of these case tractors. That's the good thing about the mods. You know, they can use the in-game brands. So. I think somebody would be able to do that. Nice animation there. Go in cab and just watch here. It's very realistic, the hired worker, how he backs up, you know, because if you're actually plowing in real life, you know, you go forward and you lift it, and then you kind of have to back up a little bit sometimes to lift it up out of the ground, and then you get right back into it here and pull forward again. I'm really happy with this game. Can't tell you how happy I am with it. I mean, there's little things that could be better, but I mean, there's always going to be little things that could be better with anything. So, but I'm really happy with it. I mean, the level of detail is a lot better. The sounds are better. Really, really happy with it. Alright, while he's doing that, I think I'm going to start cutting some trees here. Where's my tractor? There it is. There's my Lego tractor. This is funny. You know, I'm probably going to have to trade these back in at some point. This is just, I don't know, it's kind of much. Blue and yellow. Alright, I guess we'll just start right here dead center in the farm. But like I said, you know, see all these trees surrounding us here? We own pretty much all of this. So we got plenty of work to do as far as logging's concerned. Definitely got plenty of work to do. Alright, let's just start at it. Now, I got the steel. Ooh, yeah, I like it. Now, uh-oh. Can't rotate it. Used to be L2 and R2. It's not L1 and R1. I bet you have to hold R1 and L1 and it's a combination of... Oh, there it is. Yeah. You have to hold R1 and L2 to turn it. Or R1 and L1. Or no, wait a minute. Maybe just L1. Yeah. Just L1 to turn it. You don't have to hold both of them. It's just L1 to turn. Alright, we looks about the same. Crouch is a different thing apparently. There's crouch. Crouch is triangle. Alright, and... Okay, cutting is a different control too. Wow, they changed a lot of controls on this. Okay, that's crouch. It's not trigger or R1. It's not that one. It's not square. It's not X. Oh, whoa. It's O. Triangle and O. Okay. Alright, well. Triangle and O. Okay, well, it's different. I like it. It's okay. I could live with that. It's actually a lot easier because it used to be L1 square to crouch and then R1 to cut. So you had to hold a combination of 3 buttons. Now you can do it with one hand and just press triangle and O. A lot easier that way. I like the new one. I like the new setting better. Good to go, Farm Sim. Ooh, I hope I didn't hit my tractor. Boy, I want to start watching there. Triangle and O. I like that. That's a lot better. It's a lot easier to use. It will make cutting trees more efficient. And have you noticed when you cut the tree, it doesn't roll all crazy everywhere? Like you cut it down and it just kind of falls and stops where it's supposed to. I like it. I'm liking it. Let's delimit. Okay, delimit looks like it still works the same. Probably left some on the underside as usual, but we'll get to those when we lift them up. It's going pretty good. This is a long one. I'm probably going to have to cut this one into pieces here. I ain't got one that kind of fell under that one. Probably gonna have to come back. Yeah, I'm gonna have to come back and get those later. I gotta say, it's keeping up pretty good. There's a little bit of lag there when I was delimbing it, but you gotta realize I've got a seeder going over there, got a plow going right over there, and the graphics, I mean, the graphics are really beautiful in this game. And, I mean, plus I've got my tractor. I think I left it running. Yep, I left it running. And, left my beacons going. So, but hey, I mean, that's cool. I need to use it anyway. Oh, wait a minute. I don't have my trailer up here yet. Alright. We'll run down there and get the trailer. I won't drive over my freshly plowed ground either. Oh, another thing I wanted to show off was the wheels. See the weight in the back? The tires? Let me get on the pavement. It's hard to see on the dirt. Just adds a level of realism to it. See if you can see it here. See how the tires are kind of going flat a little? It's because of the weight in the back. I may have too much weight. That weight may be too heavy for this. I don't know. Take a shortcut. Yeah, that's a nice, beautiful piece of property over here. And this is actually not an exit, but I'm going to take it anyway. I love how the end cab bounces around too. Like if you go up over a curve, let's go over, well, we don't want to go over that curve because there's a river down that one. Let's find another curve here somewhere. There's one. Watch as I hit this curve. Hang on, let me get straight here. Boom, boom. See how the tractor moves? It's like you're, actually, and it actually leans. If you go, like if you're on a hillside like that, you can see it leaning to the right. I like that. It's more realistic that way. It does add a level of realism to it. I mean, you're not just staying steady with it anymore. So another thumbs up there to Farming Simulator, Giant Software, and everybody involved with the game. Love the little outlet mall over here. Alright, there's our logging trailer. This tractor's getting dirty. I'm gonna have to invest in a ooh, I didn't sell that stuff. I'm gonna have to invest in a pressure washer soon. Alright, I love this. Getting out of my tractor, it's still running. I don't have to shut it off anymore. I have to shut it off, then turn it back on. Oh, I need to sell these. Yes. Okay. Come on, clicker. Not working. Okay, may have just discovered another glitch, another bug. If you have more than one thing sitting in the square, or maybe have more than one task, such as upgrading, you know, multiple things on one vehicle, you click on that and you can't click on it again sitting on it. You have to back out of it and then go back in. I don't know if that's a glitch or if it's just designed that way. Alrighty, let's get our logging trailer back to the farm. Get that weight on there. Drop that weight, put it on the front. Another thing that we could have, you see all the different types of cars out here? There's like a Bronco looking thing and a SUV and car and the different vehicles. It would be nice if we had the option to drive those too, to purchase those. I mean, they're in the game already, so I mean if they're in the game already, I mean you have to have, you know, I guess like licensing or something to have a certain type of car in the game. I mean, they're in here already. Why can't we drive them? So hey, modders, get on it. If it's already in the game, mod the vehicles in. Alright. Ooh. That front weight might, gotta watch hitting the brakes here. Just gonna leave my signal on, because I'm gonna turn again here. Look both ways before pulling out into traffic. And I'm gonna stay in the slow hand lane here. I love it. I love the level of detail. The billboards. That reminds me, I gotta order some pizza later. Love it. Need to go catch a game of basketball too sometime. There's a hot dog place apparently or something. Yep. There's the pizza place. There's a bakery down there. Got all kinds of stuff here in Goldcrest Valley. Looks like they might have fixed that camera issue too. Zoom out. It used to be an issue where you went down behind this thing and it zoomed in. It doesn't seem like it's doing it anymore. I don't have a load on there or anything, but it's not doing it. It's not zooming into the cab there. I like that. That used to drive me nuts. Love the railroad crossing here too. That's pretty cool. Make a left turn here into our farm. Got that field already planted. I'm gonna need a stump grinder too. Didn't think about that. That'll be another trip down to the shop in the future. Let's see, I think I'm just gonna pull in on this road right here. Get it nice and straight. And disconnect. And get my weight back on here too. I don't know, I kind of like the, that you can customize the colors of this. It's pretty neat. Whoop. Yeah, down on it. There we go. Seems to be working okay. Let me get it turned around here. Bring it up a little higher. Alright, I found this to be the best way to do logs and get that in there a little bit straighter when it falls. Just get a trailer like this, get a dolly, so I mean you can't afford a truck. Actually I could afford a truck now, but I think I'm going to save my money. I've already got the dolly. And I want to show you this before we go. So you got your logs in there. Let's just pretend you got all your logs in there, and you know when you roll this thing they're going to move around. Well, now there's this new feature. And let me see if I know how to engage it here. Boom. There you go. Ratchet straps. I love it. It's awesome. So now when you travel, You have ratchet straps, and it'll keep the load secure while you're going. And then when you get there, you just take them right back off. And you can do it all the way down. Once you get more logs on there, you can just put them wherever you want. You probably don't need that many on here, but yeah, anywhere you want them, just click and boom, you got some ratchet straps on there, and that won't move now. See, I could go with that one log and it'll stay put after I put, maybe a couple more on the front, but it's just an awesome feature. I like it. It was a really good idea. They probably, people had issues with, rolling trailers or something like that, or going around tight curves and some logs flying out or something like that, or maybe some of them just glitching out. That should fix that. So really nice feature that they added to it. Alright, we'll come back and we'll do some more logging here and finish up our fields. We're planting soybeans, I think. Our plow is still rolling back there, and our planter is still rolling. Yep, he's still rolling over there. He looks like he's just about done. And we'll come back. We got another field up there that we need to plow and plant. And like I said, we'll finish working on these trees here, I think, on this center part. And we may plow this up and turn it into another field here. It'd be nice to have a little more acreage to farm. So until next time, remember, you reap what you sow. It's Matt from the Grain Arcade. See you guys later.